Hey everybody, Boz here. Another week, another theme. This week the theme is mythology. So let's get right to your builds. Our first build, and I'm going to run through these relatively quick because there were a lot of builds and I'm trying to get a lot of people in. This first one is built by Love to Write. And they say, hey, it's Love to Write. This week I built the first thing that came to mind, Pegasus. Pegasus is a Greek myth about a winged horse sent to Earth by the gods. I built a normal Minecraft horse and then added wings. I hope you like my build. Bye. Yes, I do. You can see here the wings, nicely done. I like the idea of taking the Minecraft horse and then just kind of modifying it. So very nicely done. All right, our next two builds are by Bubba Joe on the left and Sir Santa on the right, I believe. But let's look at the books. Let's look at, I think, Bubba's book first. My favorite Greek god is Apollo, the god of music, poetry, archery, healing, and the sun. I made Apollo in Minecraft skin form. In the back, I made a lyre for music. I made him holding a bow for archery, and the sun for the sun. Duh. I had help from Sir Toby, but right now his in-game name is Sir Santa. Hope you enjoyed Bubba. And his buddy Sir Santa. My favorite Greek god is Zeus. The reason I like Zeus is because he has power and a lot of it. I like his power of lightning because it makes him seem strong and bold. I had help from Bubba Joe 9 or 6, and I also gave him help. So let's look quickly here. We have Apollo. Got his bow and his lyre there, and then above is the sun. And then here we have Zeus. Getting ready to hurl the lightning bolt. I like the diamond blocks and glass for the lightning bolt. And you can see the storm cloud behind him. So very nice job, the two of you. All right, our next build is by Lazy Gorilla. And she says here, leprechauns don't get mentioned in mythology a whole lot. But I thought it would be nice to build a creature. Maybe no one thought of, since as it said it isn't mythology a whole lot. And by the way, that rainbow and gold pot build near me was built after I had completed the leprechaun. So my idea is still original. Toodles love Lazy. Well, thank you, Lazy. And then here you go. We see our leprechaun and we see the rainbow. Nice little ground effect there too. But, you know, nice 2D art always looks good when you get some distance there. And there you can see it. Nicely done, Lazy. All right, this next build here, this is by, I think, X Chechi. And there was a book. It says, "Hello crew, for this week's theme, I have chosen to do a dragon. This dragon took me a long time, and I will appreciate it if it could get on the video. This build took me hours to build, so I hope you like it. This was my 4th design, but the only one that actually went well. Hope you have a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year." And then the secret message in. You actually read it. Oh my God, I'm a big FNA. I don't know what that is. A fan, I guess. YouTube channel, Chechi Games. Nicely done, Chechi. So here we can see it. Let's take a look around it. We got the dragon, we got the fire. I think the fire looks good. Got the nice wings, but very nicely done. And you made it. You made it to the video. All right, this next one's by That One Bunny. And we kind of got like a little fairy princess here, I'm guessing. Don't believe there was any book. And again, I'm going to run through these quick, but you can just see the wings. Nicely done with the glass, the colored glass. You got the body, got kind of the magical effect. So very nicely done, That One Bunny. All right, our next build here is by Retro Vibe, and it's Cupid. So let's take a look at the book. It says, this week I decided to build Cupid because, yeah, who doesn't like cute babies? Helpers, Little Pie made the pond shape. Poker did the wings. OMG. Oh my God, they took forever. So here you can see the heart-shaped water down below. Very nice. Got the bow, the string, you know, the webs used for the string on the bow. Got the arrow there. Looks like it's already got a heart on it. Ew. And then we got the wings. Lots of wings this episode for all kinds of creatures, but nicely done, Retro, and your helpers. All right, next up we have Poker Doge, and she did an Ice Phoenix. There was a book. It says, so this week for my build of mythology, I decided to create a mythological ice bird, or bird of ice. Kind of like a fire phoenix, but the ice version of it. Hope you enjoy and have a magical day. Helpers, thanks to Mario and Retro for helping me get rid of the grass on the floor. Thanks, guys. So there you go. Look at the nice clouds down below. Or not clouds, but well, it could be clouds. It could be ground too. But nice bird. Love the wings. Love all the color. Very nicely done. And just a gorgeous build. Nicely done, Poker. All right, this next one down below us is by Mr. Affleck the Duck. This is a big build, and there was a book. Let's see if we read it and what it has to say. It says, my build this week is the Lakota Goddess of Peace, or I don't know if it's WOP or WOPE. We'll say WOPE. I like saying WOPE. There's a long story that goes with WOPE. But basically the story has the rare but real white buffalo and her travel across the Dakotas to spread peace among all the Dakota people. Thanks for stopping by. Nicely done, Affleck the Duck. Very detailed, looks very cool, and obviously a little bit more detail the further you get away, but gorgeous build. All right, this next build is by I Rockin', and there's a lot of signs here. I don't know if I can read all this. It says, build the remains of the cursed and evil Medusa. Builder's preferred name, username, building role. Oh man, there's a lot on here. Rockin' Central, I Rockin', lead builder. A lot of people here to credit. I'm not going to read them all. So these are called the Derp Squad. So they built this not knowing what they were going to be building. So a lot of detail there, and we got a hopper, but nothing in it. So you've got Medusa here, looking very good. We can look inside her mouth. What you got? Got any cavities? But yeah, her head has been chopped off, and that's gruesome. So nice to have you guys on here building. Hopefully we'll see more from you in the future. But I like the snake hair. Very nicely done. Very good job recreating it in such a small, confined area. All right, our next build is by Mr. Octavius Layton. There is a book, and it had this to say. It says, greetings, it's been a while since I've done one of these, so I thought it was about time I returned. I decided to build a Wendigo. A Wendigo is a creature from Native American mythology, half beast, commonly associated with winter, famine, and starvation. The Wendigo was recently featured in the game Until Dawn, but was portrayed in quite an unusual way with a more humanoid appearance. The Wendigo has strong ties with cannibalism, humans, overpowered by greed, as the myth goes, could turn into a Wendigo, condemned to hunt for new human victims. Creepy. Anyway, I hope you like my build. P.S. I wonder if you remember me. I've been a fan for quite a while. Yes, Octavius, I do remember you. But here we can see the Wendigo. Very nicely done. I like these scales on the back. Nice job on the ground down below. The blood dripping, or maybe it's got two tongues. Looks like its insides are kind of ripped open, but very cool. I like the redstone torches for the eyes. Nicely done, Octavius. All right, this next one's by Mira Jane, and there was a book. It says, welcome, my build on Mythology. I've built a siren. Sirens are mermaids that lure sailors with their beautiful voices, then after they are seduced, they will kill them. I want to thank Devin for helping me on the human part. Thanks, Mira. P.S. If you saw my 2015 build, the reason there was no book was that my computer was messing with my servers, so I couldn't get a book written. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully, in the future, you don't have that issue. Obviously, didn't have it now. But here is the siren / mermaid. Nice job with the human form, the fish form, and we got kind of the rock that she's sitting on, singing her song, waiting to lure those sailors. Probably Gizmo would fall for this, because Gizmo, he likes pirate ships, and he would probably be, killed by a siren very easily. He probably would just fall really into the water himself and hit his head or something, but that's Giz. All right, this next one is by Devin 1974, and it's pretty detailed, but there was a book. It says, hello, it's Devin 1974. My build is Greek mythology, so what I built for Hades, the bottom, was Cerberus, the three-headed dog, and the one above the dog is Zeus, which I got help from Creeper Finn Quinn. And the third one I built Poseidon. The big building on top is the Olympus, which Creeper Finn Quinn helped on, and on the very top is Cronus, hungry for naughty word or revenge. Gross, so thank you for Creeper Finn Quinn and for helping me out, and I hope you like my build. 3-day build, and a symbol equals kids. So I guess he wants to eat kids. Then you gotta have a hobby, I guess. All right, so there is a button down here, and it says something about music. So let's just see what happens. It says it plays Michael Myers. I don't know if that's the Halloween doo-doo-doo thing. Yep, that's the song from Halloween. Very good. I flipped it so it repeats forever. But very nice. I like the repeating feature. But here we see our three-headed Cerberus, which is very cool. I like the collar look there with the fences. Then we have our Zeusy boy here, getting ready to hurl his lightning. That's Poseidon there, ruler of the sea. And then up here we have Mount Olympus. And it says, the gods. And then we have that kid, a guy up here that likes to eat kids. That's kind of creepy. The Cronus. So again, very nice build, very detailed, good use of the height to add all the different forms for the mythology. Nicely done, Devin and your helper. All right, this next one is by Real Slagarp, and there was a little bit of science here. It says, my mythological build is a dragon that has found itself lost but is starting to fly. Main builders, Real Slagarp, helpers, Stormpelt, and Octavius Layton. So you can see our dragon just learning the basics of flight. Nice little waterfall here. Nice little area. I like the landscaping for the dragon. Could have just built the dragon, but adding the detail here really helps it. And it looks like they got some logs here and they're using the tracks maybe for tie downs, which is a nice idea. So very nice build to you guys. All right, this next build is by C4 Cypher. There was a book. It says, I've decided to make a phoenix as it was the only mythical creature I could think of at the time of building this. Thanks for checking this out, Boz, and I hope to be in more build bids to come. Well, that's up to you and how well you build, now isn't it? But I like the phoenix. I love the fire. It looks like lava or fire pouring from him. His tail, or whatever. Just very, very cool. Nice detail, again, in such a small area. So nicely done. All right, this next one is kind of a double build, and it's by, I believe, Craft Table Josh and Super Nerd Nathan. There was a book here. Our build is Atlantis, not ruined. The plot containing the dome and the hallway was claimed by Super Nerd Nathan. The plot containing the temple and the hallway was claimed by Craft Table Josh. So here we can see the first part we talked about. Nicely encased in this nice glass dome, and then kind of the building here underground before it gets flooded. So nice job. I don't know if we had a lot of Atlanta stuff. We do have a few, but I enjoyed this one, so nicely done to you two. All right, this next one is by the lovely and talented Oh My God Colin, or OMG Colin, and there was a book, and it says, hey peoples, it's Colin. For mythology, I'm not really a big nerd for this. I built a dragon attacking a village. If I was a patron, which I want to be, I could have used 2 plots or 3 or 4 to make the full village. Pretend this is just a sample of the full population of houses. I don't know what to add, but obvious dragons breathe fire, so I made the houses on fire like it's attacking, yay. Tried hard with details and simple aspects. I do realize that dragons aren't really mythology. They are more medieval or something. But they are mythical. I don't know how to spell it. Creatures, I hope you like my build. This is Colin signing off. Hearts. Colin signing off. So he did have the book kind of hid. I barely found it. Very tricky, but he said big thanks to Excellent with landscaping and Bubba Joe with dragon symmetry. So as you can see, a lot of people build and then come help others. It's a great little community. But here's our dragon breathing fire and our poor village under just constant construction or destruction. People better move out of this town. Reminds me of Darkness Falls. Just the dragon's not black. Nicely done, OMG Colin. All right, this next one's by K-Wall, and we've got ourselves a mermaid. I don't know if this is supposed to be like the Little Mermaid or just a mermaid in general. But I thought this was neat. 2D art, but on the ground again, like kind of the ones around us. But just kind of cute, and it was different. So nicely done to K-Wall. All right, this next build is by Lynn, who we talked earlier about helping OMG Colin. And she says, welcome to my build. This week I decided to build a shrine dedicated to a Greek goddess. I was torn between all of them, so I decided to take a which Greek goddess are you test online. Apparently, I'm much like Artemis. Ironically, she's one of my absolute favorites. Artemis is the twin sister of Apollo and is the goddess of the hunt, the moon, natural environment, as well as many other things. Artemis is a very independent person, for she rejects marriage and love to devote her life to hunting and nature. Thanks for stopping by, Lynn. Thank you for building, Lynn. Very beautiful shrine here to Artemis. Just nice, very, looks almost like could be useful too for like if we like could expand it, make this like grow bigger for like a starting thing for survival games. But just a nice, beautiful shrine. All right, this next build's by the Exploding Creeper. There was a book. It says, Unicorn! My build is of the all-powerful, all-knowing, all-ruling unicorn. Yes, I realize its body and arms are a bit off, along with the position of the legs and the head. Okay, well, everything looks a bit out of place and a bit awkwardly shaped, but I tried my hardest, and I think that is what counts. I did base this off the image found here. Minor help given by Creeper friend Quinn. Broke some ground, placed some lava, critiqued me way too much on the posture back of the unicorn. Thank you for your time. Your logo. There's our crew logo. So nicely done here. Nice unicorn. Get ready to ride off into the sunset there, or to the rainbow. But just a good job in general with the build. All right, for this next one, this is by the ever-talented Ed Tucker the Artiste. And now he says search Google for Predu, whatever. It's a Welsh poem. So I can't really do that while I'm recording, but we've got this like tower here with lava. It looks like there might be some signs in here. It says, the myth is that I thought I knew what I was building until I started building. Okay. Poor Ed. It's a good artist though. You let the canvas do it for you. It's already there. It's just you whittling away what you need to. But it's just a very nice floor pattern, and the road here, some type of building here at the very end, temple maybe, I don't know. Gotta say, like I said, I'm too lazy to Google. Taking a little bit of a bath there, and then out we go, and we're out. But Ed always builds things that are very gorgeous, and I encourage everybody to Google, and I'm sure Ed will probably give us some information in the comments for this video. All right, this next one's by I Know My Berries. I didn't see any sign or chest, so I don't know what this is, but it's kind of cool. Looks like a skeleton or some creepy dude in a costume, like flaming or whatever, and I don't know. He's got like a plus there or his heart. I have no idea. It looks cool, but like I said, I didn't see any chest. So this is by I Know My Berries, but I don't know what this is, but I enjoyed it. Is that the chest over there? Nope. So I do encourage people to make chests or something that lets me know what you built, and make it obvious where it is. But nice build regardless. All right, this next build is by Sassy 2001. There was a book. It says, thanks so much for checking out my build. Since this theme this week was mythology, I built a unicorn. I was planning to do a Pegasus, but the wings didn't work, so I settled on a unicorn. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for stopping by, Sassy 2001. Thank you for building, Sassy. Want to make sure there's nothing else above. I like the floor pattern, and then like I said, it's a nice, just a nice job here on the horse. All right, this next build is by Blue Chaos 30. There was a book. Well, hello there. This is my first build since week 21. I wanted to do something that nobody else was building, so I built a butterfly angel thing. Honestly, I don't know. And you can see she has a magenta highlight and glossy wings. She is flying by the power of her wings and her magical powers. You can see the magic under her shoes. Same magic is found trailing behind the butterfly on top. This build was entirely made by me, Blue Chaos 30. I did need to look up a little bit in order to do the butterfly, but besides that, I made it all on my own. She even has a magic wand. This build took me 2 entire days. The hardest part was the wings, and the longest part was the floor. Thank you guys so much for featuring my build. I love the crew, and I watch you guys every day. Thank you so much. Well, thank you, Blue Chaos, and let's take a look at this build. So we have the little magic wand with the magic effect. You know, we have the magic effect at the feet there, as we talked about. We have the butterfly wings on the back here, very cool. We have the butterfly up above with the kind of the magical effect, and the sun. You did really good on the sun, very square, but just a nice build. Glad to have you back building. Hopefully you enjoyed and you continue to build. All right, this next build here's a biggie. It's by Mr. Gundam War. There was a nice big red arrow, which always helps me find the chest. Book says, for my build, I decided to build the Greek myth of why we have seasons. It all started when Hades, god of the underworld, abducted Persephone or whatever, I don't know, or Persephone, who knows, daughter of the goddess Demeter. While she was down in the underworld, she ate the fruit of the something. When she was finally returned to her mother, she was unfortunately still connected to the underworld, and for 6 months of the year she spends time down in the underworld, and for the other 6 she spends it on Earth. During time on Earth we have spring and summer. When she's down in the underworld we have autumn and winter. Each season is depicted in one square with the river Styx flowing into the entrance to the underworld. The boat is supposed to represent the riverman who ferried souls into and out of the underworld. Hope you all enjoy my bland build. Built by Gundam Moore. Happy 2016. Happy 2016 to you. But here we can see the different seasons divided off. The river Styx that leads people in. Here's the boatman right here, which leads you into the underworld. You don't want to go there. But a nice idea and a good use of the big plot to do the 4 seasons. All right, this next one is built by Lady Laughs. And it says, hello, I built the Temple of Zeus from Greek mythology. In front of him is his 2 brothers, Poseidon and Hades. Behind the temple is supposed to represent the goddess Artemis, but I couldn't think of just what to build, so it's just a moose. Thank you for reading, and I hope you like it. I do. So here we go. You can see kind of Poseidon and Hades there, and the 2 corners. You got the flamey effect for Hades, and of course the trident and the hand coming up out of the water for Poseidon. And then here's Zeus in his temple, chilling out, relaxing. We got 1 nipple, but that's okay. And the other one's covered. He's more modest than some of the other gods. And then of course we have the nice little landscaping outside. There's the moose in the back. We have the sun up above. Nice job building the sun too by you. And just a nice build. I like it. I like Greek mythology, and I think you did a good job. All right, this next one here is by the talented one of our top builders, Helen 158. And there was a book, and it says this. It says, I built the Chinese mythology of yin and yang. It describes how opposite forces are complementary and interconnected in the natural world. Yin, associated with the phoenix, represents darkness, water, femininity, and the moon. Yang, associated with the dragon, represents light, fire, masculinity, and the sun. A very cool idea. You can see our 2 dragons here, the yin and yang, if you will, as she described it. Very gorgeous seeing these 2. Looks like they're almost in battle. And as we come down here, we can see the ground down below. There's the yin-yang symbol, and the nice landscaping. But Helen always does a beautiful job with her builds. And just very gorgeous build. Nicely done, Helen. All right, well, that's going to do it for this episode. I'll turn on the thing here so we can see what people have built. This looks like was the Lion's Midnight built this. Don't know if he finished or not because it looks like there's some like bedrock there. But I really encourage everybody to come check out the builds. We got some people sleeping down there. That's by Tippity T. We got like another mermaid here by Carly Hammy. We've got ourselves a witch over here by Pink Pearl. We got somebody here. We got a Minotaur by Dean Zabin. We got another Minotaur over here by DC Worker. I really encourage you guys to come on, build, hang out with people. Deep Panda down there made a build. And just, hang out with people, build, talk, have fun. Warrior King built like a lava thing there. We got Crystal Bat built like a snake or a hydra or something. Got another mermaid there by Stormpelt. Got some 2D art here. I think this was by Piper Pup. That was on our thumbnail. Got like a guy making a sword here by Solar Heat. But description of the video contains links to the server if you want to get on it, links to download the world, and come on, build, have fun, hang out with people, chat, help people. It's a great community. Cat Shark made a build there. And we will see you in our next episode.